The other day, I was having a conversation with some other coaches in leadership and management, and the question that comes very often from clients is the fact that they are struggling to manage the team now because of a pandemic. The way people wanted to be led before is not the same as now. Now their needs are different, the way they approach things are different, their priorities are different. So management, leadership in general, needs to change and adapt to the new needs of people. Well, if you're going through the same struggle, today I'm going to share with you 7 habits as to how you can be a better leader in 2022 and how you can have the edge over your competitor. Let's go. Hi there, welcome to this video. If you're new here, welcome to Management Secrets. On this channel, I'm talking about my experience as a manager. My name is Cedric and I'm a coach in leadership and management. In this channel, I'm sharing my 10 years experience as a manager. When I started my role as a manager, as a young leader, it was difficult for me to find real life examples of what's going on the ground when it comes to management. I wanted to have an experience of what are the challenges that people were going through? What are the things that I would see ahead of time? So I want to share with you my success, my failure, my challenges, so that my challenges and my failures can actually help you and make sure you don't go through the same mistakes. And my success can inspire you in your leadership and management. So today we're talking about habits that can make you a better leader in 2022. You know, management is not the same as before. Management is improving, management is evolving, leadership is changing. Especially that leadership is all about leading people, and people habits are changing. People priorities are changing, especially in 2022. Now the pandemic is a bit behind us and people priorities have changed. The way they saw a company in the past, the way they saw the career going has completely changed. And for managers to be able to lead these people, it's very important that you also adapt your leadership, your management style, so that you can be successful in 2022. So today I'm going to share with you 7 habits. The first habit you need to have if you want to be a better leader in 2022 is to take ownership. You need to take ownership of the result that's happening, whether it is with your team or with yourself. I see many managers, when things are going right, they go, yes, it's me, I've done it. But when things go wrong, we don't see them. They don't take ownership. You need to take ownership whether you have a good result or not. This is how people are going to trust you. This is how you're going to become trustworthy, because people will know that this person, this leader, it takes ownership whether things are wrong or right. And not only that, taking ownership is going to help you be more trustworthy, but it's also going to help you be more proactive, because you would know that, let's say something happened and you didn't want that result, but it happened and you took ownership for it. So obviously you are going to be having a conversation with your leader or your manager, right? But after that, you will learn your lessons and you will make sure that it's not happening next time. You will see that ahead of time. So taking ownership makes you trustworthy. You gain respect from other people because they know that when things are right, you're there. When things are wrong, you're still the same person. You have some values. But also, that helps you be more proactive in your approach. The last habit is the most important. So you want to stay until the end because you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. That's quite important for you. The next habit you want to have is to identify what's important to you. Yes, you need to identify what is important to you as a leader, as a manager. In my case, I remember when I got my role as a manager, first-time manager, I knew that I got given a shop, I got given a store, okay? So as a sales manager, I had many stores, many branches to look after. And there was one particular branch that I knew had the potential, but that branch, for some reason, never kind of had the sales that it should have. And my priority was to make that shop a flagship. I wanted that particular shop to be recognized in a company as one of the flagship. That is to say that I wanted that particular branch to be recognized for one of the branch that was making the most money in the company. So I was completely focused on this particular branch so that we could make more sales. I took all my best salespeople, I put them there, I was listening to the feedback because I wanted numbers to increase. I made few adjustments so that we could maximize our sales. I knew what I was up to. I wanted to have one of the branches that I had to be one of the flagship. The other branches were kind of small branches. but I wanted one of my branches to be one of the money-making machines, okay? So my priority was set. I had my objectives. I was focused. I knew what was important to me. And based on that, I was coaching and mentoring all my salespeople in this area so they could become the best and make most of the money. The third habit that I suggest that you have if you want to be a better leader in 2022 is to prioritize your values. More than ever today, people are all about their values. When it comes to company, when it comes to individual as well. With the pandemic almost behind us now, people had time to think about what was important to them. They had time to think about their values. So the same thing happens to you as well. You as a leader, you need to prioritize your values. Your values are what are going to attract people to you. Your values are what are going to make of you a great manager, a great leader. You need to make sure that whatever you do is going together or align with your values. Whenever you do something, you question yourself and you ask yourself, is this going or align with my values? Does it go with what you believe in? These are the questions you need to ask yourself so that you can have this particular habit. The next habit that you need to have is to pursue outcomes with mutual benefit. Okay, you need to be looking to having a collaborative approach when it comes to your leadership and management. You're looking for a win-win situation, whereas an outcome is mutually beneficial to you and the person that you're talking to. So it could be your employee, it could be also your manager, but always look for a mutual benefit. And to do that, you need to look into building relationship. Relationship is what is going to make you a great leader in 2022. Don't always look to win. Don't look always for situation where you are the only winner. Look for situation for outcomes where the person in front of you on the opposite side is also winning, so you both are happy with the result. If you're not completely happy, at least you'll be happy. The other person is also will be happy. It's a win-win situation. You can't have it whole, but at least you have a mutual benefit. The next habit for you to have to be a great leader in 2022 is to be an active listener. We always talk about active listening, but you'll be amazed to know how many managers and leaders out there do not actively listen. They solely focus on what they're going to get from their employees. They solely focus on what they're going to get from the company. You need to be actively listening. Look for clues. When people are talking to you, you need to be fully focused on what they're saying to you and try to find solutions to their problems. Try to help them based on your own experience. Try to be there for them. What is that you can help them with? Ask them questions around what they're talking about so that if you don't understand, you can understand it better, so you can be in a situation where you can give a better advice. And also for you to be a better listener, an active listener, you need to stop judging. I know it's very difficult because I've been through that myself. When someone used to come to me and once they start talking to me, the first thing that comes into my head, and it's kind of natural, you start already judging a person. They're telling you something, you're like thinking already, why has he done it? Why has he not done the other way? It's very easy to do that. So as a leader in 2022, what you want to do is to try your hardest to be as neutral as possible. Don't judge the person, listen to what they're saying to you, try to see where they want to go, what is that they want to achieve, how you can help them being there based on your knowledge or the help you can provide, and guide them. I remember in my case, I had an issue with a particular employee of mine, and that employee was constantly on the phone with a boyfriend. And I was wondering, why is she always on the phone with a boyfriend? And managers before were not happy with it. And when I approached her, I did ask her, I tried to understand, what was it that she was always on the phone? And she got to explain me why she was always on the phone. And together, we came up with a solution. Because I said to her, look, you are here to get paid for the time that you're giving to the company. Now, being on the phone, obviously, is not giving that time to the company. So what's the point of a company giving you that money for your time when your time is actually not here, is always on the phone? And if you're talking to your boyfriend, you need to let him know that you are at work and you are going to call him on your break. And also for you, is not making you productive because look, there's a couple of things that you should be doing. Your job is not finished, and in the end, it's going to impact your performance, it's going to impact you professionally, and I don't want to be in that situation where I have to let you go. You got full potential, I know you can do it, but you need to cut out on that distraction. That is a distraction that is not helping you progress the way you want to progress. And this is how we found the solution together, and she cut out on the conversation she was having with her boyfriend on the phone, and things got better. The next habit that you can have in 2022 to be a better leader and have the edge over your competitor is to encourage creativity. You need to encourage an engaging culture where people are looking for solutions, where people are not scared to come to you and share with you their ideas, when people are thinking for themselves. This is what you want to create. Yourself alone as a leader, you're not going to have the solutions to every problem. And the best way for you to find solution quite quickly is to get your team to help you. Get them to think outside the box. Get them to have a culture where they're engaging, they want to create, they think outside the box, they want to find solutions. This is what is going to help you be a better manager, a better leader in 2022. And last but not least, you want to focus on personal well-being. Yes, personal well-being. You know, most of us, we've been through a hard time for the past year or two. And some people got traumatized, some people lost friends, they lost family members, and the mental state is not quite there. So you need to be aware of it, especially now in a time when we're talking about mental health. Mental health is crucial. So if you want to be a great leader in 2022, you need to be aware of the mental health of your employees. You will have to show concern, you will have to show empathy, you will have to show that you're there for them and you're fully supporting them. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a and I will do more content like this because I know you like it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe. Again, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any of the videos I leave here on a weekly basis for you and for your leadership. Now you can move on to the next video, which is just right here.